Well, good evening to everyone and welcome to Beautiful Barbados. You're on a live. I didn't check the signal check here, so let me shout at my wife in the inside section or shout to her and find out if it's clear. Could you tell me if it's clear? It's good? Alright, so I got the thumbs up. Good afternoon to all of you all. Alright, so I wrote up a big lovely description for this video so that when you came on, or this vlog, when you came on, you would actually see there will be no Q preview today. I know some of you all may say, man, you want to see a Q preview, but I am down West Coast right now with my wife and I'm spending a little time with her. We decided that we have to go up tomorrow to Q anyhow, so rather than go up today to come back down to go back up tomorrow morning, we would do this in one trip today. So no Q preview, but however, our description that we will be posting, we had it before, but every time we go up on a whole set of stuff before we started live vlogs, YouTube then crashes, misleads people that we're broadcasting on a different section. So what we would do is, as soon as we finish this vlog, we would then put the description in, which will give you our link to a preview that we did in February of this year at the same venue. I can tell you that every time we've been there so far, the setup has been virtually the identical same thing. So there's really not much difference. The only concern that we have that we cannot answer or would not be able to answer tomorrow is about the parking, and that would be obviously because of the amount of rain they've had up there in that beautiful pristine cricket ground. So I don't know if they're going to be low parking on the field tomorrow. That we would not have known for sure today, because it all depends on the weather that they're experiencing tonight. As you can appreciate, we've had some severe rain. Not severe rain, that sounds like a real exaggeration, but I like to exaggerate. We had a lot of rain yesterday, a lot of rain the day before and last night, and this up to this morning early. So what we thought we'd do is, rather than leave you waiting there on this Q preview, we bring you down here and we give you a little bit of Barbados at sunset. We're directly in front of tropical sunset right now, and 𝐊𝐿𝐶, for all those that are wondering what happened to the coconut tree, well, you're seeing it for yourself. The top has gone. I have never seen a coconut tree respring from something like that. However, who knows? I'm not sure if they're just leaving it up there or if they're going to cut it down later on. But 𝐊𝐿𝐶's restaurant back in full swing, tropical sunset also available as well. And as you know, as well, Surfside is just over there in the distance. So we're right by the point here in front of Surfside, or we're actually in front of 𝐊𝐿𝐶's. Holetown Beach just around the corner, just beyond the big machino tree you're seeing there, and the sort of like the old drawing jetty area there. Just beyond that, you'll find Holetown Beach. That's usually where we bring you for the vlogs. We're going to walk in that direction to finish this vlog. I think, I'm not too sure, who knows, but we just want to share this with you. To all those mothers out there, I hope you all had an amazing Mother's Day. I can tell you straight up, Jeannette had probably one of the most incredible Mother's Days ever. She was able to sleep in till around 9:30, or stay in bed till around 9:30, and I said to her, listen, get up and get my breakfast. So she got up and got my breakfast. That was the first good thing for Mother's Day, because she loves to cook, and therefore I gave her the opportunity to cook. I didn't want her to cook. However, I did spoil her. I treat her like a queen in the night time. I cooked her a gourmet dinner. She doesn't usually let me cook, but I cooked her gourmet dinner. It was quite amazing, actually. You all won't probably know about it, so I'll let you know. It was some Kirtland 100% beef hot dogs in a hot dog roll with some mustard. Gourmet, of course. I did say gourmet, so that's what she had for Mother's Day night. Don't say that I don't think the best for her, and I don't try the best, because that was a big chore for me to cook for her. Actually, it was a big chore for her to eat it, because she usually doesn't eat anything they cook. She's frightened for whatever I cook. So you all understand she had the most amazing Mother's Day ever. She was with me. All right, so we just met this gentleman over here. He's been out for 3 weeks already. He's up there doing some filming, and this is his wife on the inside. We're gonna go capture them, because you know us already. We like to capture them. They've been walking with us for quite some time on YouTube. Out to England, they come every year. They've been here every year to Barbados, usually 3 to 4 weeks. So they will be going back, but they may come to 𝐶𝐸 community tomorrow night, because it's up by then. They're staying on the south coast. So I hope she's not camera shy. So if she is, well, let's whisper in here. Hello, how are you? I hope you're not camera shy, because you're on.
See her pick her shoes on. No.
How are you keeping?
I am so excited
Wonderful.
to meet you.
Oh, thanks so very much.
Excited.
Thank you. Yeah,
And you've kept me up to date with all that's been happening here. You know,
beautiful.
it's
It's
just
perfect.
lovely. I'm
So,
so excited.
Hi, how are you? So is that, I always give away everyone to someone else's husband or wife, vice versa. Is that your husband who was down here earlier on?
No, is it? No.
See, I almost gave him away.
Get me married off to someone else.
I did that to a poor lady over here 4 times in a row one day. I gave her to everybody that she came to talk to me by, but eventually did find her husband and spoke to him, you know.
No,
You know,
he's
it's
up
so
there
nice
looking
of
after my bag and my drink. So.
How long are you here for?
We've got another 3 days. We've been here for 10 days.
Oh,
so,
wonderful. You're staying on the West Coast?
Yeah, we are,
Okay,
opposite Jordan's in a villa.
Do you have a car?
Yeah, we've got a car.
Okay, I don't know if you've ever heard of Q in the Community. Have you seen those vlogs?
Well, obviously I watch it all the
Okay,
time.
right, well, tomorrow is actually a very good location. It's called Brer Hall. It overlooks the south coast of the island.
Okay,
It's in Graham Hall.
Yeah.
But we always recommend that if you've never been to Q, that if you go at like 3 in the afternoon, you get oldie goldies for an hour, then you get karaoke for an hour, and then you get line dancing for an hour. So you actually cover all 3 spectrums of Q in the Community, and then you can leave before the big crowd and get back down to West Coast if you don't like driving on at night.
Right, lovely.
So if you're interested, we'll be there from about 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, hopefully.
Anyway,
All right?
I'm going to go and get my drink.
What's your name?
My name's Jill.
Hi, Jill. Okay.
Yeah,
Can I get a
so-
picture of you and Jill? Could you set up the camera? Let me see the thumb there and get the 2 of you all guys together, please.
I'm
Right.
so thrilled to meet you.
Man, no, the
You're a
honour is
star,
ours.
but She is amazing.
Oh, okay.
You're a star.
You're one of those.
She's a superstar.
All right. So you're one of those that always do that and put me in a hot spot. I don't mind though.
That's
You got.
lovely.
I don't mind me.
Thank you
Just
for
her
taking the time
cameraman.
to say hello to me. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
What's your name again? Sorry.
Jill.
Nice to meet you again.
Up there, he'll forget and
I
ask
will
me.
do.
That's all right. She'll remind me.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Take care. See you later.
care.
Nice to see you. Okay. All right. So. This is what we do regularly, camera or no cameras. You just always make sure and talk to people. You know, the other day, Jeannette turned to me and said, "Wait, you went crazy." I in a traffic jam, people in a traffic jam going the other way. So everybody had their window open. I was stopping and greeting good afternoon to everybody and speaking to them and giving them a little laugh. I think most people laughed at the laugh. They're the ones that understood me. A couple of them did not, because as you know, I can rattle on. And, you know, for all of those people that love 𝐊𝐶𝐄𝐒𝐒, that are familiar with this sunset. This evening is not the best of sunsets because there's a lot of lower cloud on the actual horizon area that's blocking it out. It was looking beautiful today, to be honest with you. It was a fabulous day. We took a little sun, relaxed for a little bit. Hold on a sec though. Let me. Hello. See the locks, and they actually are shaking. So just to let you know that I've had some great compliments on them, and I have some Rasta ladies at Q who are going to outfit me with the right stuff. Sage bush and thing, I'm not too sure really. Nettle bush, I'm not sure, but we're going to get this thing going and we're going to try it out, sure, because Jeannette says she loves to play with my curls, and the beautiful thing about my curls is when you pull them, they go right back in place, so that's fine, that's no problem. So any of you all that want to play with them tomorrow evening, come right ahead. Nothing is going to unglue or unstitch, that's not a problem. All right, so we don't want to stay here the whole time. We're going to walk you a little bit back towards the Holetown beach area, just to relax. We just want to spend a little time with you this afternoon, as we were not able to do so with Q in the Community for a preview. We've explained to you why though. You know, if you go out there and we do a quick preview today, we really can't tell you anything of what's going to happen tomorrow until the weather comes. If you do recall, last year, at the beginning of the year, sometime last year, there was a Q in the Community held by the same host actually, up at the same venue, and that was rained out. We actually did a preview the day before, and then on the actual Q day itself, they cancelled it. So we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. As I said, a lot of rain fell. The satellite imagery is looking fairly good at the moment. Everything seems to move a little bit away from us. However, if you look to the east, you can see what's going on. So we don't know. We're going to wait and see. Do we have any control over life? We have no control over nature. So all we can do is hope for the best, and whatever comes, we will make sure and have the best day possible. So we can assure you if there's no Q tomorrow, which I'm sure there is, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure there's going to be a Q tomorrow. It would have to be really heavy rains overnight to stop that from happening. But either way, we're going to spend some time with you tomorrow, so keep on your alerts and stuff. Remember the venue that we're going to tomorrow, we will be broadcasting a preamble because we can't broadcast live because I have chain link fence. Okay. We have chain link fence all around the actual hard court itself. And as you know, we want freedom of movement. We don't want to be able to or have to miss any family member no matter where they're standing. So we don't want any restrictions, and therefore we will most definitely be looking for a 4K tomorrow afternoon. That is pretty much assured. However, we will introduce you to a Q tomorrow. If it's on, we'll give you a preamble first. We'll talk a little bit about it, sort of like get the excitement going and make sure if any of you on the island, you will come and join us, because you will see the preview, see how beautiful it is, and see the kind of love and fun that we're all going to have, which we have every week, week after week. All of our Q family, we love you. And you know we come in to spend tomorrow evening with you also. If you have family, friends, or anyone overseas you want to greet, send your love to, or just want to send your love in general to everyone Please come in front of your love LenZ tomorrow. Share your love, share your energy, and share your spirit with all those who are unable to make it. And even if they made it, a lot of people go home and watch it to see what's going on. All right, we do have a dead spot in this general area here somewhere. We've been encountering some real strange signals. Jeannette is watching and monitoring for me, but we're going to make our way over to Holetown Beach. Yeah, I'm being patient.
Not you.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Everybody.
Just be patient if your signal is
bad. It might
bad.
go out, but it will come back.
Okay, if it goes out, it'll come back. She's a techie, so if that doesn't happen, you know who to blame, Jeannette. I blame her for everything, so I don't mind if you blame her as well. Just a quick mention, manchineel trees, you thought about it, just only big manchineel trees. Remember, a lot of the trees do not have these signs on them. So please, another please on top of that, if you are coming to Barbados, if you are not familiar with manchineel tree, please look it up online. Get a little understanding for it, because this can make your vacation a horrible vacation. And if you don't come prepared, well, that can happen. This is a young fruit, by the way. It looks like a little apple. I've known people who've actually eaten them. Have ended up in the emergency services, but have actually decided they would try them because they look like little apples, believe it or not. But they can be deadly if they're starting to mature and stuff, and it's scuff your skin, and it's on your towel, and it seeps through your towel, it'll blister you. Stand up under it with rain, more likely you'll get blistered as well. Break a limb or lean up on a branch, and you will most definitely get a blister as well. So just make yourselves aware of what that is all about. Right, so this is the area here between us here now, and pretty much on the inside of all these boats here, just on the outside, where you see that light pole sticking up. That's where you'll find all the tarpon and the stingrays, and also turtles, and lots of fish as well. A lot of fish have settled on this bank, the surge bar, the blade, which runs parallel to the beach itself between two poles. Can't make out both right now, but the first one is here. We point at the other one as we get further down. That is a bar of armored stone that's being dropped to secure or to help protect the inner beach from getting a surge that's coming in. Sadly, when Beryl came in from the south, as you remember, swells get a little speckly. All right,
it might
so
be. It's spinning.
it might be a little speckly right now. It might be spinning, so hopefully we'll catch it back now. We just walked behind the police station and the library and stuff on the license authority, so that may block the signal. Are you back on now? Hopefully it's back good. All right, so you will notice these wedges of sand that are being cleaned off. This is because of all the heavy rainfall we've had. So these beaches will generally build a banking on the outside, right on the actual shoreline here, like where we're standing. It runs a straight line from here up. And what will happen is when you get these huge amounts of water building from the country rain that come down through the hills, drain towards the sea, it will then come down here and burst the bank, and then actually widen this mouth a little bit. So as you see, it's already starting to fill back in again. Yesterday, so it's been right down the water, been running backward and forward, see water in and fresh water out. Well, not fresh, let's say the water coming out. I can't call it fresh water. But yeah, this will all fill back up. Sand will get driven in by the sea, forming another wall, similar to what you'll find down at Long Pond, down on the east coast itself. You will find the same thing happening. Heavy rains. I'm pretty sure their entire outer bank at Long Pond has burst with the heavy rains that we had draining out yesterday. We did a lot of country driving yesterday, and we spent a lot of time in the country. We did send a little share with you a little reel and a little live video, Facebook and YouTube, just to make sure everybody had a little bit of Barbados. And that's the best we did at the time, but we have a lot of little things that we're working on at the moment, which made us go all over the island. We had a wonderful time yesterday. So any of you that think that, oh look, we can get a sunset. Any of you that think that Barbados, when it rains, there's nothing to do, please get that out of your head. There's tons to do. If you have a vehicle, especially, if you don't have a vehicle, well, there's still get things to do. There are bars to go and sit around and relax and stuff. Just pretend it's night time. Shut your eyes and you'll think it's dark, and you can order another one at happy hour. But if you have a vehicle, please explore the island when it's raining, because the lushness, the frogs, you're going to hear and stuff in the rains. You're going to find all of that going on when it's rain. So you want, just pick it out, it's coming back in. Swell's coming in. These are little small fish that are running for the bigger fish. They're getting caught on the sand itself. So we'll see if we can help them out and get them back in the water. They'll feed something shortly, but you can kick them out, Jeannette. I can't kick them anymore. All right, so look at this. This is what we really want to show you. We're trying to show you the beauty of Barbados. The tide is obviously going off, and we've stranded them a little bit high. Swells are not coming in and moving them, but they are actually getting moved now, so that's a good thing. So they're the little fish that you will see the fishermen are casting net out here. They're the ones that are trying to hold, majority of them, and then they would use those as live bait to fish with. So You only could do with that really is boil down a chowder or something if that is what you want to do with those there, but you really can't get anything from those there besides just boil them in a chowder. Bones are soft though, so if you want to try it out, you can also try that. Look for some of our locals, people along the beach area especially, and they will tell you different ways of preparing all the different types of fish and stuff that they will catch out here. Alright, we have a lot of Mango Bay lovers on. We had a lot of people actually joined the group, people who stay at Mango Bay as well, so we've been doing a little bit of being their eyes and ears for them while they're not here in Barbados. Remember, that is what the Journey 246 offers you. We offer you the possibility and the opportunity to be in Barbados for a life. You can tell your friends you are in Barbados right now, because you are in Barbados right now. You could just focus, turn your memories and your vision, merge them together, and you will feel where we are. You will sense yourself in the sea. You will hear these seagulls over us as though you were right here in the water as well. That is the power of the mind, but you just need to focus. We've heard people talk about how they can feel the temperature of the water. A lot of little fish swimming around here, see? Trying to get away from the bigger fish on the outer section. So these are the ones that are washing up in the surge itself. But if you come and join us, we are going to walk towards a positive light. We're going to walk with love and happiness and kindness, and that is what our journey is all about. It's about people. It's about people and the beauty of Barbados, which is the beauty of people and also our scenic beauty as well. So all the Mango Bay folks that we have gathered with on their new forum, we just want to let you know that is your heartthrob. We've heard nothing but positive stuff. We actually got married there, and I can tell you we had an amazing stay there. And we go over there quite a few times, especially when Jeanette's family is visiting. But I will tell you for sure that there's some people that can't wait to get back to Mango Bay. All you hear is positive stuff. In the distance, you're going to see that crane as well that's working. So they are working on that structure. You've seen it's up to the beginning of the third floor now, or third level now. That went up from 0 or on the base level when we were here a couple of weeks ago, and as you can see, it's flying. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm going to keep quiet now. You enjoy this for a few seconds. Listen to these sounds. Put yourself right here in beautiful, beautiful Barbados in this warm ocean. Here we go. So again, our apologies for not actually bringing you a Q preview today. We've explained ourselves already, so if you are now coming on and you're saying, well, where's the Q preview? You can go back and listen to it in the beginning part. We'll also put it in the description as well, so anyone that's coming on after will understand the reasons why we're not there today. We have it all written up, but as I said, it's a little difficult to get all the information and then start a live vlog. If you make one slip, everything goes crazy. You got to start all over, so we keep it as brief as possible as we go up. We did not mention that we are in Holetown or by 𝐊𝐶𝐄𝐒𝐒 today because we sort of like want to give you a little bit of a surprise. That is why we started off sort of like in a silent mode. What we like to do though, hopefully some of you will join us. We're going to say our Serenity prayer right now, and then we're going to enjoy the evening a little bit more. But I want to say our Serenity prayer because we haven't done it together for, well, not since last Thursday. And I think we did it last Thursday. I can't remember because when we go out the car, we were pretty much locked down from then on with the family. But we're going to say it now for sure. So if you'd like to join us, please do so. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As you would have seen, Jeanette is busy answering comments. Please remember that using the YouTube format, using our actual broadcast live from them, we have a little delay, so we're not seeing your comments. When you make a comment on something, we're like 5-10 seconds ahead of you. So when you make that comment, it just flies through our screen, unless it sticks up. Like right now, and I see the Sim Simma, what's going on, and I see the Secret Police on here as well, and Kiran. Good evening to each and every one of you all. They're the names I've seen pop up on the screen, so they're all gone again now. So please, if you don't hear us call your name and you're there messaging, please understand that I don't have any way of seeing it. We've tried different OBS systems and none of them are working for us. I don't know why, but none of them really work for us very well. So we're going to continue operating on the YouTube, and we're going to continue doing what we do and talk a whole set of nonsense and then respond to your comments later on. Remember, we love comments. We've had some issues recently keeping up to date with the YouTube, with Instant Messenger and also with WhatsApp. We're really backlogging on that. We've actually now decided what we're going to do is we're going to put dedicated days to respond to the WhatsApp and also to the instant message, because we are really getting elated with a lot of messages and a lot of love. We don't want to leave anyone out. So if you're getting little delays on anything coming back to you, please understand we're trying our absolute best. But literally there are hundreds of comments that come in on a daily basis, coming in through emails in every form or fashion. So we're trying our best to catch up, but we want you to know that the delay does not mean that we are not thinking of you or we don't want to be with you. Since this journey has started, I have started to take my own advice. And actually, I didn't start to take it. I was forced to take it by my wife. And she said, Nicholas, you can't be here preaching and telling people every day. Well, I didn't think it's preaching, but that's the word. Telling people every day that you have to enjoy life and that you got to take time for yourself and relax and truly enjoy the beauty of life. Well, that's what I've been doing now for a little while. So things have got a little bit slower in the response time and stuff. And it's only because I'm practicing what I talk about. So just understand it's nothing to do with it. We don't love you. All right, closer up from Mango Bay for you. Let's carry you. I hope we don't lose signal out here. I hope not, anyhow. If you're looking to get married and you want a good package and stuff, please get in contact with these folks, because I can assure you, we had a dream wedding. One day we'll put it up. We have reasons why we have not been able to do so. It's not because we don't want to, but we've been advised not to at the moment. So we shall do that on another day. So don't worry. We have it there in storage waiting on you. So that will come up sooner or later. We're not trying to keep it from anyone. We want everybody included, but it's a reason for it. So please just trust us on that. Not elaborate anymore. All right. So as you know, in here in summer, they allow more of a casual style of dining. You can wear dress shorts, but you have to wear a shirt with a collar. Unless it's a buffet night, I think it can be a little bit more casual. But to go in here in winter now, on most nights, that's winter for you all, which would be our peak season. Most nights you're going to have to wear long pants and a dress shirt, something with a collar and sleeves, or a polo shirt or something along that line. But definitely not in cut-off shirts or baggies or anything like that. So remember, they are keeping and maintaining that kind of standard at dinner, so that people who go to dinner, it's sort of like a formal setting for everyone here. You know, you're paying, it's all-inclusive, yes, but then you can have all your casual all day. But when it comes to nighttime dining, they're trying to create an atmosphere of elegance, which they certainly do. I can tell you, we've been there as well. All right, right next door, you know, is Palm Beach Condos. That's where Jeannette has a property. You'll be able to see that if you want to go up on YouTube and stuff and have a look around and walk through and stuff. A lot of stuff going on. She's working on. You know, she never puts anything and leaves it alone. That's like me. She never leaves me alone at all. Thank God. So you told me. So how was my gourmet dinner for Mother's Night? Wasn't that just amazing with that hot dog and that lovely mustard and stuff? Or you don't want anybody to see your face? Oh, okay.
Kind of like a sea grape.
A sea grape. Oh, okay. But the morning time you did breakfast and you were happy because I allowed you to do breakfast.
I made him his favorite.
Oh yeah, which was?
French toast, and he ruined it with hot sauce and ketchup.
And salt.
And salt. And that's after I dipped it in like the egg with vanilla and cinnamon.
Right.
And then he goes and puts the hot sauce and ketchup.
Well,
Did I say that?
Yes, hot sauce, ketchup, and salt.
It's
You forgot salt
disgusting.
again.
It's disgusting.
Okay, well I think that's the right way to eat French toast. So I don't believe in that syrup thing, you know. So it's pepper sauce and ketchup and salt for sure. And I'm sure a lot of people on here would agree with me. There are a lot of people on here giving me a thumbs up, so sure I agree.
No.
Let's see. What do you want to see? What do you want to see?
If that's the right way to eat it.
What you mean with pepper sauce and ketchup and salt? Well, I know John, BBJ, and Pom Pom, they've already agreed that that's the right way to eat it. Yeah, anybody else then. So the two of them are for me.
Butter, normal.
Yeah.
Or pepper sauce and ketchup and salt.
Right, you want to put any salt. Yeah, the salt part. Okay, anyway, no worry, we're done with that. So you see how much of a great day she had. Now, when you can have someone that can talk about the day after, it means that it had lasting memories. So I have done what I was supposed to do. All right, let's go for our last sea dip for the night, guys. Just to show you, there's a minimal drop off at the moment. It's not as you would know, the West Coast, we don't hide things. We let you know. West Coast sometimes has a quite a large drop off. It can happen, especially after north swell. Basically, what it is the undertow of water that's coming back off of the steep beach itself and the towing. You can see it happening right here for yourself. What happens? That's what creates the actual drop off. So when you will find a high tide, the beginning of high tide, it will start to change up that entire thing, obviously because the undertow is in a different location to low tide, usually further up the beach. So it starts to pull down the sand onto the actual drop off, and usually you can come up here and find it in almost like steps going down on certain occasions. You can come out here as well and find yourself dropping from around knee deep to hip waist deep in a blink of an eye as well too. Today we went from knee to just about hip, and that's not bad at all really. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Barbados. I hope you all are enjoying this because we just want to bring you here. We know there are a lot of Bajans overseas and in Barbados as well that don't get the opportunity to go to the beach all the time. So we want to share this kind of beauty with you whenever we possibly can. As you would have seen, we've been talking to, well, you only saw us right talking to one lady, but we've been talking to a lot of people on the beach today. A lot of our family are here, YouTube family especially. As you know, that's the platform we're on now. But we do need some Facebook family. The majority, especially at Q and stuff, the older generation tend to be a lot on Facebook, so it's simple to use. However, with YouTube, where we don't get direct interaction as you would on Facebook, where you can comment backward and forward. Now you have to look at a person's comment, you can't do a reply to. You have to actually type your own reply to it. So we understand that as well. However, because of the quality and because of the storage and because of the time saved, we have opted for the YouTube format. Good evening to everyone. In case you're coming on here now, in case you have been living off of the world, somewhere out in the universe, we are the Journey 246. Barbados, the Journey 246. The area code of Barbados is 246, therefore the Journey 246, you know exactly where we are. For all those that have been walking with us through all of our evolutions and stuff, we thank you so much. We have some loyal and lovely family that have stuck with us through thin and thin, through times that were challenging, etc. That have been there with us throughout the years. We actually obviously thank them on a personal basis because that is something that's really, really cherished, because there are people who stood by us through thick and thin. No matter how things go on, they've accepted this is what it is, and they're just being there to keep our company, which is all we've really asked for. But a beautiful day, especially now that at this time we're not seeing the umbrellas at all. Everything is being put up already. Lights are beginning to come on. I'm going to keep quiet for a second because the same group that we were with had asked what the noise pollution was like over here now at Mango Bay. I really can't tell you in the rooms and stuff, but I can tell you that there's a whirring that's coming from this crane that has sort of like gone into the background. It's like a white noise. It's not interfering with anything. It's not causing any alarm. It's not causing any discomfort or anything. So I'll let you hear what we're hearing right now, and you can judge for yourself, especially now we have a little sea water moving around us. There we go. As you can hear, nothing really is going on. They're actually in the building stages now, so any of the foundation and the jackhammer and the battling and stuff like that would have gone on has already gone on. I'm not saying nothing else may go on in another section, because the front section are working on, but you can see it's massive. It is a huge, it's deep, it goes way up into the actual property itself. And as you can see, they're already basically, well, it's actually level 3 they're on. And now they're going to continue going. I do not know how it's going, so please don't ask me. I have heard all different kind of stories. And I'm not too sure, so I guess it's a wait and see situation. But right now, no problems with sound, so all of our family that are concerned about that sound situation, not here at the moment at all. I think it's going to get quieter and quieter as we go on, and when they start to work on the property, like behind the property that we're working with, later on it will be quite a bit more distance away, and I wouldn't imagine it's going to be any more noise than we're currently experiencing right now. Quick land spot for you. We're on Holetown Beach. We are in Holetown. We're on what is known as Holetown Beach proper itself. In the distance here, you're going to see 𝐊𝐈𝐍𝐿 Beach Facility. That is, you can come there and you can rent chairs. You can do a package with them. They have a full-blown restaurant as well. Please try the board if you're in there. That's an option where you can select samples from almost everything they carry. It's called the board. I would recommend that for sure. You can also come there and spend the entire day. You wouldn't even have to get up off your beach chair except for when you see the washroom. Because if you want drinks, you put up your flag, drinks are there. If you want food, you put up your flag, orders taken, you can eat there, or you can go inside and eat in your restaurant itself. Of course, nestled right between that is the Palm Beach condos. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't see much here because it is long building going inland. So I say inland, it's like 14 condos. So two stories, so 7 in deep, and that's where it goes with pool and everything on the inside and garden. Said before, if you're interested in seeing what I look like, please put in Palm Beach Garden in your, or Palm Beach Condos in your search, and you will find our vlogs that are actually going to walk through there, the condo and also the grounds as well. All right, so up we go. Now, the magic to getting out of the sea on the west coast, well, unless you're staying at Mango Bay, who have a rope that's stationed on the beach, and then it's buoyed here. So if you had difficulty in getting out of the sea, you can hold on to their rope and pull yourself out. Speckley? Oh, you got to talk. I'm coming out right now.
I hear you more than that.
You hear me more than that?
Yeah.
So you think the people on the beach are going to complain that I'm obstructing their vacation?
I don't hear that.
Oh, okay. Alright, so the magic is you look for the surge and you go up with the surge. So it takes your body weight, it actually takes your body weight up onto the banking itself, and it's much easier to get out. But if you do have a problem in getting out and you are staying at Mango Bay, or you're in this area and you want to go and stay at Mango Bay, you can use their rope and pull yourself out. If not, just ask someone to give you assistance, because I've never seen anyone here having difficulties, and someone will go to their aid to help them out of the water. So that is a common thing that I see here happening. Not people not being able to get out, but people helping if required. Beautiful day, a couple of more sprinkles coming in on us. This is the reason why we're not sure what's going to be happening tomorrow. Yes, we're going to have to watch a little bit more of the weather forecast, listen to the weather gurus a little bit more, and speculate ourselves. But we do have some showers of blessing coming down. We thank each and every one of you all for being with us. We've made sure to bring this vlog for approximate duration of what we were down for a Q preview, because there are some people that harness these little vlogs that we do, and it gives them the energy and the spirit and revitalizes their memories of Barbados. Remember, there are many, many Bajans that went overseas that their dying wish would be to come back to Barbados and settle in Barbados for retirement. Few of them have been lucky and blessed enough to do so. We've been meeting quite a few of them have been coming back from England and from the States and Canada and all over the world. They're coming back to Barbados for their retirement home. But for all of those that can't come back, whether it be due to financial reasons or whether it be due to health restrictions, whatever the reason is, we want to be your eyes and ears in Barbados. And now, of course, there are a lot of people that cater to Barbados and the highlighting of Barbados and videos of Barbados and presentations. However, we can tell you, if you want to walk, a peaceful, relaxed walk, talk a whole set of nonsense, have a good time, because it is all harnessed by love and fun and friendship and respect. That is what we do. We walk with you, you go with us side by side. You actually, if we're on live, you actually walk with us step by step. We don't edit, we don't remove, we don't do anything like that. You're going to walk with us. Some people think, man, that sounds boring. Well, if you feel boring talking and having a good time with friends and family and loved ones, well, there's nothing we can do for you about that. But what we can do is we can provide an environment where you can come and walk with your friends and family, and you can talk to them, and we can have a wonderful day. Majority of the people that come on here are returning. They're not people who just come and stumble on the channel. They have us on their alerts. You've seen that we've done some fairly good subscriptions recently, so we are really, really pleased to know that we're helping others. Remember, we're not striving for 1 million people to get hits. We're not striving to make money and get rich off of this. We are wanting to walk with people of a similar mindset who are having little difficulties in life, but they want to take the edge off of life and walk with other people and have fun and escape from the hardships and take that real sharp edge off of life and blunt it off and walk the journey 246 together. That is what we want. We don't want people coming on here to view it, to get head counts. We want people to come on here that want to be with us in spirit and send their love to us, send their energy to us, and when they see us, come over and speak to us. Remember, if we're laying flat out on the beach anywhere, on a beach chair, talking to each other, walking hand in hand, that is irrelevant. You come over and speak to us, because when you're supposed to speak to us, you're supposed to speak to us. Everything happens in its own time, and everything is for a reason. So if you pass us, please don't think, well, I'm going to talk to him next time, because guess what? You nor me may have you next time. We may not wake up tomorrow. Actually, we may not walk around this corner and survive and get to the car. That is how life is, and that's the reality of life. My last breath could be right now saying my last breath, you know. So let's not waste time. Let's not put off something for tomorrow. If you have it in your heart, let someone know you love them. Please pick up your phone, send an email, go and see them, take a drive, take them out for a night for dinner, whatever you choose to do. But don't put it off. Please, please send your love. And remember, you cannot buy love. There is no more amazing, important, and God-given gift than love. So if you have love in your heart to give someone, you give it to someone. People tell us all the time, I want some money for a drink. I say, well, I'm going to give you something a lot more worthwhile than that. Priceless. What's that, man? I can give you my love. Can't afford a drink for you, but I'll give you my love. And most people understand exactly what we say when we say that. You know, have a blessed evening, everyone, from, of course, the troublesome one, who everyone now calls the troublesome one.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Only you call me that.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you see us and you want to come say hello, just make sure you have some time to talk, because he's going to talk, and burn your ears off.
Well, I see, that's the way you put it. But I rather say that if you want to come and talk to us, I and you will make the time to talk to people. You know, we go in the supermarket to pick up one item, and we end up 2 hours later coming to the supermarket, and that's because we have time for people. Like, you'll see us at Q&A community, and you'll see like 3 or 4 people behind us trying to get our attention, pulling our shirt or telling us or tapping us on our shoulder, and we lock in and we carry on our conversation, those in front of us, because we have time to spend with them. Likewise, people who want to spend time with us, we're going to have time for you as well. So just stand there and relax a little while. Pulling of your shirt is not going to get us to any faster, because when we're talking to someone, we're paying them the respect, the time, and the love to spend that time with them. So that's what we're doing. Just enlighten you in a couple of little things so you will understand that if you're pulling my shirt or you're trying to tell me, look around, I am doing what I'm already doing. I'm engaged with someone, and they are the most important thing to me at that said time. Anyhow, have a blessed evening, everyone. God's spare life, we will see at Q&A community tomorrow. As long as that is happening, we will be there. So we hope that any of you are in the island, that you're prepared to come over and spend some time with us. If you're vacationing here or whatever, just come up the hill. Come and spend a little time with us. It's right up the hill from the south coast, or you can get easy to Bridgetown and then on the Q bus coming up from Bridgetown. Have a blessed evening, everyone. We love you. From, as I said before, Jeannette.
Supermarket warning.
Supermarket morning?
Warning.
Warning? What's it?
Warning.
What's he warning?
He will take your cart.
Oh, no, don't tell him about that now.
Trolley, whatever you call it, cart, wagon. Yeah, he'll take it.
It happened
Does it
yesterday
all
again.
the time.
Well, not all the time.
That wasn't the first time. That was the 3rd time you took somebody.
Oh, sorry, yeah, okay. Well, that happened yesterday for true.
And the lady came up to us and she was all happy. She was friendly about it, right?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, she knows us. She's coming to say hello. No, she was coming to get her cart that she just went up and down every single aisle.
But let me ask you this question. If I had not taken her cart, would that lady and ourselves exchange respect and kindness and love yesterday? No.
No, but how about the 90-year-old you left standing there because she was leaning on it?
But she was laughing.
And she had nothing to lean on.
Well,
she left it like this.
Okay, oh, really. See the exaggeration. Anyway, don't mind her. That's why I say she's troublesome. You all see trouble in getting right now? Okay, good. All right, these things happen. If you're in a supermarket, keep an eye on your trolley. And if you lose it, come and look for me, and I will more likely have it, and you will have mine around you as well. Don't mind, the items will not look at all alike, and nothing in your trolley will resemble what's in mine. I will probably have yours. That's a possibility. I talk to people and just lose track, pick up a trolley and move. You know? Have a blessed evening, everyone. We love you. Beautiful Barbados. You're walking the journey to 4-6 with us. You're walking by our sides. You're walking our lives with us. So thanks very much for joining us. Have a great evening. Love you all. Peace and love to everyone.